Oh, wait, Grog, no, wait, Nitty Bong, TF Addicts. This is TFA 1024, the TF Addict here, coming to you for. Wait, this isn't my channel. What is this? I'll tell you what this is. I'm back hosting yet another live stream here on TF Reviewers, courtesy of founder of TF Reviewers itself, H&E Games, Tech and Toys. Thank you very much, my good men. And we're back with the continuation of our Studio Series rankings, picking up from Wave 8, now up to the current wave of Wave 17. I am your host, TFA 1024, the TF Addict, and with me we have a fine group of panelists with us today, and I'd like to go ahead and have my very own first lady of the TF Addicts introduce herself.
Hi y'all, I'm TF Addictress 4891. You can find me on Instagram with that username, call sign, wherever you want to use it. And I'm still very much new to Transformers, but I love it very much. And like I can just I can be super quiet or just go feral in an instant, depending on what the heck it is we're talking about. And recently, this is some of my collection, among others, some other new things. We got a lovely lady on an override from the Lossatron Legacy sideline. And also we got a sound wave, and also got a little legacy core class shockwave, but he's way over there, so we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, that's me, and just look me up if you want. So okay.
Please keep in mind also everyone that is involved here has links in the description of this video, so please be sure to share some support, because support costs nothing, but it is incredibly valuable. Onward to the man himself, founder of TF Reviewers, H&E Tech, Toys, and Games. 3 different channels now, by the way.
Games, Tech, and Toys, I think. Anyway, I have most recent pickups. I got the SDCC Unicron for the Funko Pop. It's kind of big. The box is huge. Wow, we waste so much plastic and paper when you get something like this. I'm not going to put that on camera because it'll take up all the space. But give me 1 second, and I'm going to switch to the other camera. And here is what I picked up most recently. Blitzwing, which I got from Walmart. A friend picked up for me, so I finally got it. So, weird story. Blitzwing had a broken peg. I used modeling glue and put it back together, but it was just weird. It was compressed on one side. And Hasbro is starting to do more toys in the vehicle form, so that's just really a weird issue to have. Found in-store hauler here. And then Amazon delivered the final Wreckers fossilizer, so I have Master Dominus. And at some point, I'll actually do things with these figures, so you're seeing them in the form in which I got them. And that is all I have. And I'm happy for all of them.
That's a nice haul.
Except I can't get Master Dominus to stand up for that beans, but Unicron is just too big. I'd have to move cameras around just to take a photo of him. I think if we go back to me and give me 1 sec, you think you can see him in the background. So let me switch cameras real quick. And because again, he's a big boy. He is behind Voltron here. That is a big box. So yeah, it's just definitely not going to do anything with that. See it. Yeah, he's obscured by light, but yeah,
you can make out glimpses of him.
Yeah. So that's all I got. He's huge.
I mean, the Velocitron stuff now coming out early in stores, especially the leaders and the Voyagers, which weren't supposed to be out until September. Apparently, that's good. I
forgot one more thing. I got Menasor. He's right here on the shelf with what's his face connected to him?
Drag strip.
Yeah. Wild Rider came in at BBTS and they already sold out. I'm like, fuck. I got one in and Moose wanted it, so I gave it to Moose, and I'm still waiting for Amazon or Hasbro Pulse to fill that other order so I can finally have a Wild Rider. But anyway, I've gone on long enough.
Yeah, apparently Legacy Wave 2 Deluxes are starting to show up because friends of mine reported that they were getting cases of the deluxes. So like people are already getting Tarantulas, Alita 1, like all of them, and
Oh, JJ. I just, if when after the $5,000 ticket just to fly to his place
really
and back.
wish it wasn't like a December release. That's so annoying. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Like, okay, so JJ now we flip to JJ here. JJ pre-ordered. You did pre-order the next wave, right?
No, I never.
You haven't? Do you even know when it's coming out in your country?
No.
I am disappointed.
Probably in October or September or something. I don't know.
Like, you know what it says here? It says January or February here.
Well, if it's January, it most likely will be probably later this year then, because December and January dates are normally like estimated and then they get pushed up.
Yeah, but he's in Malaysia. He gets everything like a season before we do.
Give it until like next month, and I'm pretty sure they'll have it.
I mean, look at Legacy Wave 1. We all thought that was going to come out in July, which was ridiculous, but they totally tricked us, and then they decided, oh, we're just going to sell it earlier to you during March, April time. Yeah. So I have a feeling that Wave 3 will hit stores in October, and then in Wave 4 will be in January, hopefully, I think. So.
Speaking of JJ, who are you, young man? Where can the people on the interwebs find you?
Okay, so I am you can find me on YouTube at JJ Prime Reviews. The name is just right there. It's just stating right there. It's the name tag. And of course, you can find me on Instagram, JJ Prime Transformers Pics, where I just post all my pictures, all my Transformers toys, each individual one, because I just want to slowly to build the content. And also, you can find me on Twitter at JJ Prime Reviews, and you can also find me on Discord. I do have a Discord server. If you want to join my Discord, please do send me a DM on Instagram or on Twitter or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. And of course, my recent pickups for this month were the Commander Class Motor Master and the full Manosaur Combiner. I have 3 Sunicons now, so I need 2 more to complete it. And I can't wait. And of course, I do have the new Legacy Cosmos and the new Legacy Override, because I am a huge fan of Unicron Trilogy. I will defend it no matter what. I will defend it no matter what. I love the Unicron Trilogy, so that's why I had to get Override, because I need a new Override. So.
Speaking of Override and such, I will reply to your comment on my video here on YouTube soon. I just, at the time you commented, I just kind of forgot. Like, I hit the heart, and then I was like, okay, I'll come back to it later, and then just skip my mind. But that Cosmo, so that I really wish Walmart would get it in stock here. God, I want it so bad.
He has no big butt like the G1 toy.
Oh crap. So yeah, and of course, you know who I am. I don't have any recent pickups. Surprising, I know. But I mean, I did get like a Studio Series 49 Bumblebee for another battle mask face to go on my Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. Which funny story, and buyer beware. And since it is on topic with Studio Series, be careful when you're taking off Dark of the Moon Bumblebee's head, because my copies was not glued. I tried to pull off the head, and his face came off first.
Ooh.
And then the back of his head was still attached to the ball joint socket. So not broken or anything. It's just lack of QC there, unfortunately. So I might go back there and glue it. But yeah.
I have to ask, though, if his face came off, was Optimus Prime in the vicinity?
I mean, I voice Optimus, but I can't say I am Optimus Prime. So, all right. So let me remember how to do all this stuff. I'm very tired, by the way. But forewarning, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. My sleep has been terrible. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of screen sharing. We're going to do this, and that should hopefully work, right? Is that going to work? That works. Perfect. So as I mentioned before, the last time we did one of these, we did Studio Series Wave 1 through 7, which was 1 through 49, which leaves us off at Bumblebee, so a nice segue. So we're now kicking things off from Studio Series World War II Hot Rod. I'm doing the thing I said I didn't want to do. We're starting off with World War II Hot Rod and concluding up to the exclusive 5-pack for the 15th anniversary. And
Okay, so before you get any further, scroll down, click on presentation mode so there's no pop-ups.
Oh, smart.
Right there, yeah. There we go.
Much better. So yeah, we'll be kicking things off with Hot Rod and ending things with the 15th anniversary Autobot 5-pack. We're also including Studio Series 86 because 86 is still part of Studio Series. It is ongoing. We know Ironhide's coming and everything, but he's not officially out yet. And I'm not going to add him to a list just because some people managed to get it early. I want to wait until other people can experience it as well, as opposed to buying it from wherever and getting it stupid early like that. So he's not going to be part of the list. Dark of the Moon Laserbeak is, and that's just because, I mean, technically he's supposed to be part of Wave 18. Technically he's Wave 4 of the core class. I don't know how they do it. It's really stupid, but I added him because he's a character that people wanted, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, he's already there, and I can't take him off. That's honestly the truth. Repacks are also included. Buzzworthy Bumblebee. We're doing premium finish, and then we're also adding, I think...
Wheelie and Ratchet are there, which were just announced.
Wait, what?
Wheelie and Ratchet are on that list, the core class ones. Yeah, they were just announced.
Yeah, but they were cited in California even before the announcement.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, and then they just went in stock on Amazon, and then they instantly sold out. Ratchet's still in stock, but Wheelie's already scalped to hill.
Ah.
So it's all right, though. I'm pretty sure Target will supply them.
Question: why are there 2 high-octane Bumblebees in this list? There are 2 high-octane Bumblebees I can see.
Oh, that's the whole duplicate thing. So this is officially Studio Series 79, and people can argue with me about that all they want, but that's what they're calling it. So I'm going based off of this, and I'm going based off the 2-pack as well.
Ah,
yeah, because I see like movie Bumblebee. There is both versions, the different heads. That is literally the only difference between them.
Yeah, and then there's doubles of the 74 Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen, because one's Buzzworthy Bumblebee, the other one's the retail Bumblebee, but they're both the same. And then there's the movie Bumblebee from the 5-pack, and then there's Bumblebee from Premium Finish, and not a lot of Bumblebees this time around.
The B127 as well. The Buzzworthy B127 with the maskless face.
I literally just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just to correct something, Dark of the Moon Laserbeak, he was originally supposed to be in the Wave 17, but he got included to Wave 18 instead. So, yeah.
Well, he's there, and he's pink, and he's proud. Deal with it.
Yes.
So, I don't want to... I mean, I kind of want to start off, but I did that last time, and I want to make things a little different. So,
Bottom?
my lady, TF Addictress, my angel. Would you like to be Would you like to be the first and pick a figure and let me know where it belongs? Oh,
Okay.
Before
I'll do my best.
I forgot to mention real quick. All images provided are courtesy of tfwiki.net. We do not own any of these. And also, please feel free to share your thoughts and everything in the live chat as of this recording, because, engage in the conversation. It's fun.
Okay, I'll do my best because I'm not acquainted so much with figures and stuff.
Don't worry. It's all good.
Okay.
But you've seen a lot of them in store, so.
True. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna go with a movie versus Ironhide. I know we have a lot of them.
No, we only have like 2. So Bumblebee movie or the 15th anniversary.
Let's go with 15th anniversary.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him up in A.
God, I wish there was a way to just scroll up a little more. Give an Ironhide an A. Yeah, for what it's worth, Studio Series 14 Ironhide was or Ironhide from the I think 4th wave or 3rd wave, I forget. Either way, it was one of the best Ironhides we ever gotten. People would complain about the bumper and everything, but I mean, that's one very minor thing, but that was like one of the best Ironhides that we've ever got. So I'm glad it's getting a re-release. Oh crap! I just realized.
You also know Sludge is missing.
Sludge isn't missing. Is he?
Yes, Sludge is missing.
For crying out loud! I thought I.
It's fine. Because assuming it's my turn, right? Because I was going to pick Sludge, but he's not there, so I'm going to pick Grimlock instead, and he's a B. Because he doesn't feel like he has the mass, and I'm always worried about like the hinges on his wings. So definitely Grimlock is a B.
I thought I had this ready. I really did.
B, as in Bumblebee. B.
I know. I can't scroll up anymore because they won't. It doesn't do that. Hold on. If I don't fix this now, it's gonna bug me. Can you give me just a brief second, real quick? Just a very brief. Because I still have the photos and everything, so it's still good. And I forgot to add the F here. So, but in the meantime, while we're taking care of this little small intermission, let's talk about the latest reveals for Studio Series, since that seems to be on topic. How's everyone feeling about them?
Okay, so now when I was watching the Fan First Tuesday stream, I wasn't paying attention to the comments because the comments were annoying. I was just paying attention to the reveals and being excited as a normal Transformers fan would be. But I guess there are Transformers fans who weren't excited. But anyway, so the first reveal was Hot Rod, and oh my goodness, Hot Rod!
Oh,
My
I think I
goodness.
died in a good way.
I freaking died when I saw that reveal. Now that is my Hot Rod. Okay, that is my favorite Hot Rod design. I am sorry, the G1 fans, but I'm sorry. Baber's Hot Rod is my favorite Hot Rod design. I love that design. Love the Lamborghini Centenario alt mode. It looks amazing. The robot mode looks amazing, and it looks so much better than the original deluxe. They put in so much love to this figure, and it looks so good. And the car mode is just flawless, and that's amazing. And Crosshairs took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting him to be a new mold. I was expecting him to be a very, 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 very deep repaint of the original The Last Night Crosshairs, because that was actually infinitely better than the original Age of Extinction Crosshairs, in my opinion. I thought they would just repaint that to make it more screen accurate looking and just be done with that and call it a Studio Series figure. But no, they actually did a new mold. They made a new mold. It looks good, in my opinion. Looks good in both modes, including that Corvette mode. That's just gorgeous. I love that. And of course, SS86 Ironhide is coming out, and I can't wait for that. And that's going to be infinitely better than the Earthrise version. It has proper Earth wheels. It has no parts forming, no weird feet on the back, and that's really, really fantastic. I think that is why they had to bump him up to Voyager price point, because if they had to put him in the deluxe, there was no way that we could get an Ironhide this good looking. There was no way we get an Ironhide this accurate to G1. So they had to bump him up to Voyager price point so that they have more budget to work on, with the figure. I think that is why he is a Voyager right now. He's still bigger than some of the Deluxes, but he's slightly shorter than Earthrise Ironhide. Only a smidge, a smidge, like that much. The Fallen, I'm excited. Looks great in robot mode. The alt mode, I don't really care for because he never transformed. But it's a Cybertronic alt mode, so I'm totally fine with it. It looks cool. It looks interesting. So that's just me. SS86 Rumble, or Frenzy in my world, I'm sorry, looks great. Looks fantastic. Looks infinitely better than the original Siege version. And yeah, Pile Drivers really sell it to me. That's just, yeah.
See, I ended up going into this with like a list of, because they told us in advance who was coming out. I was like, okay, I'm going to get these 3 figures from Legacy and then these 2 from Studio. And then they show off these other ones like real full pictures. And I'm like, crap! Now I'm spending more money. So I ended up pre-ordering. Let's see, Dragon Megatron, which I had no intention of getting, because originally I was like, you know what, I'm waiting for a Transmetal Megatron because the one I got from 97, 98 had GPS really bad. So I wanted to replace it, but I have a feeling we're not going to get Transmetals. And then Crankcase had no intention of getting him, but once I got to see like pictures of him in both forms and his weapon ability, I was like, okay, I got to get him now. But like Point Blank was already a must. Ironhide a must. That Rumble Frenzy, whatever the jig, definitely going to get him. He's going to be my Frenzy. He's going to replace my old Frenzy. And then Wheelie, I was going to get, and obviously, what was the? I'm trying to remember the name of a Dead End, the other piece of Menace, right? Because you got to collect them all, and obviously Point Blank. So I ended up going in, I think about $80 more than I anticipated, but hopefully we actually get them before next year when they're scheduled.
Yeah, that would be really nice if we actually see them relatively soon, because I don't know about you, but I ain't waiting.
I'll go rob me a Hasbro plant.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
That's real. I want to go.
We'll create a heist, and then we'll rappel down from the light. What are the windows in the ceiling, and just steal the specific toys we want.
What is this, GTA 5?
Oh, we'll just grab their safe and hook it up behind the vehicles. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. I think I fixed it this time. Also, yeah, for the reveals, Hot Rod, okay, so full disclosure, when I first saw them, I was having a bad day, unfortunately, and I was already bummed out about missing out on the stream, so unfortunately, that didn't work in my favor, but I just kind of looked at them, and I was like, oh, like, I just kind of went blank-faced about it. But later, I started talking to Rebecca about it, TF Addictress about it, and I started to get, like, a little hype now, and I was looking back at the photos more, and I was like, oh, these actually, like, maybe I just needed to just kind of let things settle in, because it was the first time I ever missed one of those Hasbro Pulse live streams, and it just really bummed me out. So, unfortunate, but hey, what can be done? Life gets in the way, stuff happens, can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Okay, I think I have everything this time. Next time I'll double check, and then triple check, and then quadruple check. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue off with JJ. How about you go next? I'll go last.
Okay.
Where are they going? Also, I need to organize. So we need to which. So you need to go there. You need to go there. There we go.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pick Dino. That's right, boy Dino.
Oh, there you're good, sir. That was going to be my pick. That's fine. Everyone knows how much I love Dino.
Yes, we do.
All right, where are we putting him?
So we're gonna put him. I think he's an A to me. He's just
Objection. He's perfection. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
I love Dino.
He would have been perfect. He would have been sheer perfection if he had ankle tilts, but because of the way that he transforms and everything, they had to sacrifice something, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
the car.
he's
That's because Ferrari's picky. Sorry, JJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, he's A. He's just fantastic all around. I mean, I wish he had ankle tilts, but it is what it is. Cool transformation. Articulation is pretty good. Yeah, all around great figure. Infinitely better than the car version. So, yeah.
What, you mean the Lost Age one from Movie Advanced?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I kind of like that one, but then again, I'm Dino biased, so I can't really say too much. Okay, it'd be my turn. I want to go ahead and take. Who do I want to take? So many choices. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the I want to get him out of the way. I want to take Devastator. And I'm going to throw him up in... I'm going to give him a solid B.
B for balls.
Aha. The enemy screwed him. All right, Rebecca, my angel.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with the triplets, and I'm gonna go with RC and sticker in B.
I should also clarify about that. If you're gonna pick, I mean, I was debating on if you guys wanted to do like individual rating or if you wanted to do them as a whole because they were sold as a 3-pack. But I feel like each figure should be judged accordingly. So you said RC and she's going in B?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's weird that she came with a blue piece that would go to Chromia. I don't know why they did that, aside from like teasing the combine mode. But
I was going to say exactly. They had initially had plans for combining them. Is it my turn?
Awesome.
It is, my good sir. Go ahead and make
Sludge
your
S. Sludge is mass. He has great mass. His transformation is complicated, but not too hard. I just enjoy Sludge beginning the end.
You said S?
S as in Sludge, yes.
I can agree with that. I know people kind of complained about his dino mode, having the robot mode feet, like his toes just poking out of his stomach, but
who is checking out what virtually is his testicles? Like, why are you looking?
You got some dino balls. He is really good, and shout out to TF Addictress over here for hooking me up with one. I really do appreciate it, sweetheart. KJ.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Bumblebee movie Soundwave right here. As Soundwave, my favorite Decepticon.
One mind.
His alt mode looks like his robot mode is still a win, so he's an A to me. I just love this figure a lot. Yeah,
There needs to be a way for me to. Can I zoom out and see? Is that something I can? Yeah, maybe that might help. Is that messing with anyone's vision, or is it okay?
I'm using a different screen to look at him, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alrighty. All right. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and take High Octane Bumblebee separately. And before anyone says anything, and yes, I know there are two of them on there as we established earlier. Studio Series or High Octane Bumblebee from the 2-pack as well as the 3-pack from Amazon, the Transformers Tribute Garage set. This is officially confirmed to be our High Octane Bumblebee for Studio Series. So we're not getting a new mold. I mean, we're already past the 70s now. So, but for what it's worth and the fact that they retooled the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, I'm going to throw him up in A because that Dark of the Moon MechTech Bumblebee mold was probably one of the best. And I still really enjoy it. Plus, I love the more vibrant yellow as compared to the dandelion gold that they had going on for his regular release. So, Angel.
Okay, I'm gonna take Movie vs. Soundwave in the first row.
Revenge of the Fallen?
Mm-hmm.
Or Dark... Oh, you said first row, so Dark of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna... Oh, sorry, I meant the second one. The other one in the first row, sorry.
Yeah, you said first row. I was like, oh, there's Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Second row has Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave.
Whoopsie doodle. Okay, I'm gonna stick him up in A.
Okay. I know a lot of people weren't super thrilled about this one because they were like, ooh, what the hell's his robot mode? Oh, the satellite mode's stupid. It's like, he never transformed.
It's not stupid. He's literally the communications officer for the Decepticons. It's like literally the most sense considering they're on Earth.
He never transformed either into robot mode. So they probably used like a concept art or something from like an old comic or like literally like an old concept art render that they had laying around. Because that's something that I love that Studio Series does is they utilize like old pieces of artwork that never made it to the silver screen.
But
also, first Transformer that comes with the...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say also first Transformers toy that ever came with a stand.
Ooh.
So, yeah, but you were saying something.
I was just gonna say that, like, in the movie, for Soundwave, when he's in satellite mode, isn't he halfway transforming to robot mode and halfway in satellite mode?
It's kind of a case of like Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, where it's like we see his head and his optics are still lit up, but he's still a tank. So in this case, it's just Soundwave is like, oh, his head is exposed and he's just a satellite.
Got it.
So H&E.
Slug to A, because he is like in the middle between Grimlock and Sludge in his mass and his transformation. So definitely Slug and A.
Alrighty. JJ.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Hot Rod and Studio Series 86 Hot Rod.
Okay.
I absolutely love this figure. I will defend it with my life. He's an S tier. He's just
Gotbot ain't gonna be happy about that. But hey,
Yeah.
eat your heart out.
I don't care because this Hot Rod figure, it does things that the Masterpiece couldn't even do. The Masterpiece is kind of floppy in the ankle tilts. But this Hot Rod is super solid everywhere, has a pretty cool transformation. I honestly don't care how you get from point A to point B, just as long as you get there. And he has a lot of accessories that actually bump him up to Voyager, and that is fine. The engineering even screams Voyager engineering to me. He's just a fantastic.
I will say the one thing I dislike about this Hot Rod specifically is probably the faux chest, because I feel like they could have found a way to rework it. But give them where credit's due, they did find a way to store the main hood of the vehicle mode inside the robot mode chest while still having that faux part. So it sort of worked, but at the same time, it's kind of like, eh. But again, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick, and people can get upset with me about this. I don't care. Justice for Ironhide, all that crap. I'm gonna pick Sentinel. I'm throwing him up in S, because that is one of the best, if not the best, rendition of Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime we've ever gotten. And also, I had the pleasure of getting this guy slightly early. I had a buddy of mine on Facebook hit him and Scrapper, and I bought them both. And it actually, he's one of my very, that's like my peak review is Sentinel Prime. Like, you go back and watch that video, the editing, the way that I filmed it and everything was so much more dynamic compared to what I normally do, and I'm really proud of it. But other than that, he's beautiful. So, TF Actress?
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me? I'm just bearing, my feelings, about Ironhide and Dark of the Moon.
No, it's just it's your turn to pick.
I know. I'm just joking.
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ravage. There's not more than one of them, is there?
No, it's just Bumblebee movie because he's a core class. The only other Ravage that we have is the one that came with Grindor, but he's basically an accessory, which is whatever.
I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go with Ravage, and I'm gonna stick him up in B. Much as I love him.
That's B for box, because that's what he transforms into, is a box.
It's a cassette.
No, not that. That is a box. That is a folded up taxidermy type robot cat being stuffed in Soundwave. That's not a cassette.
So he's an origami cassette. Whatever.
I mean, if Laserbeak can turn into an origami bat, why not?
Precisely.
H&E?
So a Coordination Starscream goes into C because he is both the best and worst of Starscream from the Voyager class. His fingers are, because the fingers move like this, but the problem is they added deeper grooves in them, so people are reporting that parts of fingers are falling off when they use them, and that's not cool. But his wings are awesome. The paint job is bland. They added a couple extra colors. Who cares? But the gear that comes with him makes him better. But the figure itself is still meh. So if we're just rating the figure, it's clearly a C. If we're rating it for the gear, then maybe a B. But I don't feel like it's worth a B. So that's why when I got it for $25 or $27, I was like, yes, it's worth $27 for the gear.
Yeah. And it is just the Earthrise Starscream, just done up a little differently.
Yeah, I literally pulled his wings off, put him on the Earthrise Starscream because it has a larger Decepticon emblems on him, and the rest of it's for sale. I don't give a crap. I keep in all the gear.
Yeah, I had bad experience with this one because whenever he was first sighted at my Target around the same time it was sighted in U.S. retail, the very first copy that I got had yellowing on his arm. And I had to deal with that for a while, and it would bug the crap out of me. So by the time Legacy Wave 1 came out and I found Galvatron, I took my Coronation Starscream with me. I asked to do a little swap and be like, hey, I came here like 3 months ago or so, and I want to just do a swap. And they let me. They didn't even charge me. They were just like, so you just want this figure and you just want to swap it out and then have the other one returned. I was like, yeah, because it's a defect. It's like, don't resell it.
Well, you have 90 days anyway, so yeah, it just the figure was a miss. You get their intention, but it wasn't like everything else they've done in Studio Series for the '86 movie has been like above and beyond. But this just seems like a change out the hands and give him gear. It's
Yeah, it's one of those figures, but it could have been a lot better too. Also, they say that's the throne from the scene in the '86 movie. That's the chair of the Nemesis and Megatron sat in from the first episode. So false advertising. Anyway, JJ.
Okay, so who we're gonna go with next? I'm gonna go with Sharkticon Law. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick him too. Stop stealing my picks. Where are we putting them?
But I love that Law. Infinitely better than the Times Return version. I don't know. The Times Return version was meh. But anyway, yeah, S86 Law. He's gonna go in, I believe, B. Yeah, B.
He is a chubby little shark frog thing, and he's adorable, and I love him, and I'm so glad he got a modern day update.
Yep. I'm so glad.
I mean, he's adorable that he's chubby. You look at that shark mode, frog mode, whatever you want to call it, and that thing's freaky. But still, I love that we got a modern day Sharkticon.
I love the doodle that you once showed me. Like someone drew him he's how his robot mode looks like he's wearing a hoodie, and it's freaking adorable.
Because it's precious. I mean, he basically has his head inside his Sharkticon mouth. And the image I showed you, like you just said, it made him look like he was wearing a little hoodie. It was cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take. Who am I gonna take? That's just the question. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take one of the most modern releases because I can't get enough of this figure. I'm gonna take Galvatron. S tier.
Woo! Yes, I agree.
100% S tier. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier. I forgot. You guys have objections. I forgot to mention that. You have 3 objections. So if you have anything that you don't agree with and you want to use an objection, you say you want to take one of these and you want to put it at a lower tier. So if, say, you want to take it, put it in D, then it would go up into B. If it was like an A and then, that kind of thing. So you have 3. I recommend obviously saving one towards the end because then you could use it as like a wild card and then put whatever choice that you want where, and no one can say anything unless they want to use an objection against that. So
I object. I claim all of your objections. I now have 12.
No,
you heard him here. I mean, he's the founder. I can't argue with him.
My precious.
So yeah, Galvatron, 100% S. That robot mode I was so iffy about because we don't see him traditionally transform in the movie. We just see him kind of destabilize molecularly and then reassemble into a truck or a robot.
But Movie Motor Master is what he is.
Wait, what?
Movie Motor Master is what he looks like.
Honestly, like, dude, when Age of Extinction was first like starting to film and everything, me and my buddy Cyborg Raptor, we were speculating who that truck was, and the very first thing we both said was like Motor Master or Nemesis Prime. And then my other buddy from PlayStation Network was like, "Oh, watch that be like Galvatron or something." I was like, "I don't see that," and then it happened. I was like, "Well, shit." But
Is it my
still,
turn?
I mean, like the only figure he's ever gotten in the main line was the Voyager from Age of Extinction. Anything else was like gimmicky crap. So the fact that they went back, they did this design, they worked closer with Takara Tomy, and they also based it on the ILM model. I freaking nailed it. Like, I adore this Galvatron. I hate the weapon. That's the only thing I hate, is that the weapon's too small. But
it's Becca's turn, and yeah, we're not even halfway through. We're 45 minutes in.
Oh
That's
goodness.
Wait.
Okay.
it'll be good.
Wait a second. Who picked Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave?
Rebecca did.
Me?
Oh, okay.
Why? You have objections?
Careful. She will defend her boy.
I don't know. He kind of deserves a C.
The one
in
that's
my-
already passed. You can't.
Ah, dang it.
I just went because I just said Galvatron, so we're past that.
It doesn't matter. I claimed all of your objections.
Crap! I
Wait, is
forgot
it
about that
my
already.
turn already? Is it my
Anyway.
turn?
Rebecca
Yeah.
went here. Who we picking? Where are they going?
Okay, I'm gonna go with 86 Jazz.
Why did I automatically think like that was one of the choices you were going to make at some point? Like in my mind, I'm thinking you're going to pick Jazz. I have a
Well,
feeling.
of course I am, because he's freaking cool.
Where are we putting them?
Anyway, I'm gonna put him up in A.
There. Also, Hasbro Generation selects G2 Jazz when or Ricochet or remotely any repaint of this mold aside from Jackpot, please. So, H&E.
Junk Heap S. He is better than Rekgar. Especially when they added those like those shields on him, it made his connection so much better. It made him a lot more stable. Definitely an S.
Yeah, I agree 100%. The only thing I hate is that they changed his name from Junkyard to Junk Heap. I was kind of hoping Junkyard because different name for Junkion, but no, they did Junk Heap again. It's like, okay. JJ.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go with Blur. 86 Blur.
All right, where are we putting them? Damn it. Where are we putting them?
I think Blur deserves a B for Blur. Yeah, I really dig this Blur. You know, I love his vehicle mirror. It looks very cartoony. I love it. Robot mirror looks really good. Yeah, the face is off, but I don't really care. So, definitely a win-win for me. So I love this Blur. My favorite Blur figure. Yeah.
I hate that he doesn't have any wheels. Like, I know he's supposed to be a hovercraft, but like they couldn't have added wheels.
That's what the Velocitron one is, and that annoys the crap out of me.
Dude, same. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna go and take another recent release. I'm gonna go ahead and take Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. I'm throwing him up in A.
Can't wait to get him.
That figure, I mean, we've gotten a taste of that mold twice now, or 3 times actually, because of the Clunker Bumblebee. But I was so hesitant on if they were going to use that. I mean, I knew they were going to use that same mold again, but I was so hesitant on how it was going to turn out. But again, just like Galvatron, it works so well. Do you have interest, my love?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jeep Bumblebee, from his title movie.
Okay, so you're doing the regular one, not the Nest repaint.
Yes.
All right, where are we putting them?
I'm gonna stick him in B.
Really? I know you don't have any experience with him, but really, just based on the design?
Well, yeah, and as much as I love him, I don't really think he deserves an A or an S.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Very interesting. Also, someone made a wicked cool Movieverse Swindle custom out of this, and it looks gorgeous, and I would love to do that myself. H&E?
Okay, so Studio Series 86 RC is a B. I have her. I've got her like a month ago. She has 2 annoying gaps in the hood. You know, they tell you it's supposed to be a combination of like throwing 30s and Earthrise, but she has gaps that are super annoying. You think would have been filled in by the legs or something, but then you'd flip her over, and while her backpack folds up really nicely, the underside is a horror show with her basically ripping her body apart, like Freddy Krueger or Jason got to her first, just to get her to fit underneath it. It looks good, but it's still a B.
Also, you mentioned that we thought, because everyone thought she was supposed to be Earthrise. Apparently, that's not the case. It's just Sterling 30 with like some new molding. Like, there's no elements of Earthrise in this whatsoever.
No.
Which is really good, because I was honestly hoping they wouldn't do that. Maybe like in the transformation portion, but like other than that, this is still a pretty solid RC. And yeah, I know what you mean about the gaps. I hate it. Jerry.
Okay, let's go with we'll go with movie one Megatron. Yes, in the first row, the non-premium finish version.
Okay, you have to be more specific because there's two of them on here. So, all right, where are we putting them?
I absolutely love this Megatron, so I'm gonna put him in A. So yeah, I love it. I love the silver paint. He looks gorgeous all around. I don't even care if he shares the chest with Revenge of Fallen Megatron. I don't really care. He looks gorgeous in my opinion. Just looks amazing. I
just wish he had a fusion cannon. That's the only thing that bugged me. Well, that and the inaccurate chest design, because they just used the Revenge of the Fallen chest. But it sort of works for him too. That's what's the weird thing about it.
It works. It totally works. It's just works.
So I'm just gonna say this before I forget. Every time you guys say "okay," the very first thing I think of is like Donkey Kong 64, where he's like "okay."
You mean me?
like literally, anyone who says "okay" and then continues, it's like the first thing I hear is Donkey Kong just going "okay." It's weird. Okay, so it'd be my 10, and I'm going to go ahead and pick number 66, Overload. And I'm throwing him in A, and here's why. He ain't got the spider legs. I know engineering is limited and budget and shit like that. I get that. But, like, Overload is one of those definition designs in the movieverse where they could have gone all out, but they skipped out literally on leg day. So he's just a basic dude with, like, General Grievous arms and then 2 legs, and that's it. Transformed to a long red dump truck, and I love it. And I'm so glad he finally has an actual like mainline figure that isn't like a Legends class or anything. But if he just had those spider legs, if DNA Design can make an upgrade kit for all these other characters and all these other figures, make one for Overload. Give him the spider legs, please. That's all I ask.
I mean, there are 2 concept arts where he has 2 legs, and then the other one is the spider legs.
I want the spider legs, though, because it's cool. You have actress?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Bumblebee Thundercracker.
Oh, modern release. All right, where are we putting him?
I'm gonna put him up in A.
Oof.
Okay.
Why?
Nice. I mean, I don't know. I agree.
Do you have any objections?
No.
Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I also keep forgetting you like Thundercracker, and I don't know if it's just because you like his design or if you like his character from IDW.
I haven't even met him in IDW yet.
Oh, an atrocity.
Well, I mean, like, because he is the most underrated, like, Seeker ever, and, like, on the G1 series from what I've seen so far, and it makes me mad.
Because he ain't special. He ain't got no, like, he doesn't have any, like, power other than, he can make, like, super sonic booms.
That's cool.
I call those farts.
Cool.
What?
I call Sonic Booms farts. They're plain farts.
Like, you have Starscream, who has, like, null rays and, like, can literally, like, paralyze, enemies with those.
It's because he ain't special, but he deserves to be special, okay?
And then you have Skywarp, who can legitimately teleport whenever he wants. And then Thundercracker's like, I can make sonic booms.
It's because he, like, isn't that special. It makes him special to me.
Okay, that's valid. H&E.
Perceptor goes to B, and here's
Damn it.
why.
Damn it! Damn it!
Perceptor his microscope doesn't work. His texture feels weird. His tank treads aren't painted, and his head, when his head's folded, his neck is just fully like exposed. You can see his head. It bothers me.
Yeah, that they could have done something there.
Well, maybe
otherwise,
he did choose him
definitive.
because I do not have any of that reasoning.
Wait, also what, H&E?
I mean, otherwise he's like the definitive like Perceptor that isn't like masterpiece or anything, you know?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen some of those third-party ones, like Tesla? Like, holy crap. JJ.
Okay. I'm gonna pick Jolt this time. Yes.
All right, where are we going?
Blue Jolt, Chevy Volt. I really dig this figure. The only issues I have is that I like up ankle tilts, but that's the only thing I have problem with him. So pretty much I put him a B. Sorry, I got him.
Don't be sorry. It's your opinion. It's your list. There's no hurt feelings here. It's not like friendships are going to be over. Oh, by the way, everyone block him on Twitter. Don't actually do that. All right, for me, I'm going to go ahead and pick. I'll go and pick the dabbing wrecker. Target exclusive Leadfoot. Throwing that boy up in A.
Nice.
Because he could have been just a little bit better. But other than that, he was one of the very first, if not the very first, like deluxe class Leadfoot we had in a store for the first time. He came with Steeljaw, which was a nice little homage to his Human Alliance figure, and also his concept art. But also, they really went all out with him. I mean, yeah, his promo art or his promotional shot is really dumb. They made him like tall, like stubby and fat, but I mean, he's still fat. He's just tall. And they also made him dab, which dabbing is outdated. Stop it.
That and dubstep.
Do you have that, Chris?
boy. Okay, I'm gonna take Bumblebee Optimus.
The premium finish?
I think so.
I think it's on there. Okay, so premium finish, Bumblebee
I'm
Optimus.
gonna stick him up in S.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I have this, and I have the TF Datic to thank for this. And honestly, compared to the Studio the 30, the retail release, this thing is so much better. Just because of the paint, this thing is so much better.
And the Autobot symbols on the shoulders.
Yeah. He even has the yellow arrows, which for some reason made me smile a lot because it's like, hey, G1. H&E.
I want to say 86 Scourge and goes into B, only because we are aware that Alpha Trion's coming out, and that would definitely be a higher ranking.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the one thing I appreciate the mold. I like how cleverly they designed it, where his head could still be where it is in the movie, where you can talk to Megatron or Galvatron, I should say. So, like, the tooling works out rather nicely. My only complaint then would be how difficult it is sometimes to get his head out of that, because you fold up those 4 joints.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, but Alpha Trion, just simply because it's Alpha Trion, will be a higher ranking than this guy. But, yeah, I think that's a good place for it.
You believe people got upset that Alpha Trion has a vehicle mode for a toy? It's like, it's a toy. He has to transform.
I have his previous version. He was a ship as well in that one, as well as the lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a transformer. It has to transform into something.
JJ.
Okay. Since you picked out the Scourge, I'm gonna pick up the Sweep. I don't know. It's. I mean, it looks good, but I guess I put him a C.
Well, he's blue, and now he's really blue. Abadi.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I agree. I also think the whole idea of them like just swapping out the hands, like just flipping sides on the hands where it's like on the right hand it's open and now on the left hand it's closed with a 5mm port. Thought that was kind of stupid personally.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
feel
like,
like
hey,
they've done something else.
also the amount of times that those hands break on people. I've heard so many people say that they break it, and I don't know why. Are they applying like gorilla like strength to it? Are they like what are they doing? Because I haven't had any issues yet.
Yeah.
That was me knocking on wood, by the way.
But yeah, sweep, I don't know, a bit underwhelming for me.
That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. If I keep this up, I'm gonna turn into a Minecraft villager. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Yeah, screw it. I'll go with my first one. I'm gonna go ahead and pick World War II Hot Rod, and I'm throwing him up in A. World War II Bumblebee was good. Granted, it wasn't the accurate form, but then again, considering that Bumblebee literally transformed into Hitler's car, I'm pretty sure that would be very hard to market. It's like, hey kids, you remember Bumblebee? Guess what? He's Hitler's car. And then the fact also that they, for some reason, they couldn't really do the Sherman tank or the truck that he Hot Rod transformed into in that flashback scene. They just retooled and repainted the World War II Bumblebee. It did the job. It gave us that version of that character, at least in his robot mode, and that happens a lot more than people think, and I don't know why people get upset by it. But I was ecstatic when I first heard that we were getting Hot Rod, because I didn't think we would, but I'm glad we have him. TF Actress.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Wheelie.
Where are we putting him?
Wheelie.
I'm good. Cool. Slowing your roll. I'm gonna put him in B.
Nice.
I'm happy that he got his own figure because, paired it with Grimlock, that's awesome, but I'm glad he's getting his own figure, but, it's not that super special.
I mean, he does still have a little bit of, like, lacking detail for the sake of accuracy for his vehicle mode, because, like, the front of his vehicle mode should be, like, slightly longer in the nose area, and they kind of made it stubby for the sake of transformation, but, other than that, I mean, I can't say much. I do plan on getting him soon, but he looks really good, especially with the other SS86 and Generations Autobots, and of course he looks great with the Dinobots because, also he comes with the slingshot, which I'm happy about. So yay!
The hands on the back of the vehicle, though. Yeah.
Well, parts have to go somewhere. H&E.
Scroll back up so I can see what's up there. I think I want to put Wreck-Gar in A, but I want to make sure Junk Heap is in S. Yes, so Wreck-Gar in A, obviously because of the lack of stability, which was fixed in Junk Heap.
It'd be so nice if I could just do it instead of having to scroll up constantly. All right, there we go. I agree. Definitely one of the more better incarnations of Wreck-Gar. The Reveal the Shield one wasn't too bad. The Power of the Primes one was just a repaint of Groove.
Yeah, they repainted him Groove twice in two different sizes for Wreck-Gar.
Yeah. Combiner Wars, Power of the Primes, and that was it. That's all the Wreck-Gars that we got since then. And then they announced this, and it's like the closest we've ever gotten to the Sunbow model, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's my first Wreck-Gar too. I'm like, what took me so long?
I had 6 of them. I mean, I'm making Junkions, like I'm making an army. So,
okay.
All right, JJ.
My turn. I'm gonna pick a Scavenger. In the first row, a Scavenger is a beautiful toy, fantastic figure. S tier for me. It's just me, in my opinion. S tier. He's amazing, absolutely amazing. I love the transformation. I love transforming him back and forth. It's fun, so I love it. Absolutely love it.
Why have we yet to get a leader class demolisher.
That's so easy.
Why?
Just paint him white
Just paint him white.
and keep the red head.
Like, just, God, give us that already. He gave us Grindor, and I was even convinced that we weren't going to get him, but then all of a sudden we did. It was like, oh, holy crap. We still have yet to get Demolisher, and we still haven't gotten Payload yet from Long Haul. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, my turn. Oh, I had to think for a minute. Sorry, brain fart. Also, Long Haul was number 42, if I remember correctly, right? He was in the last list, because I want to make sure I don't have...
Let me double check. Hold on.
Someone else do it. My phone just died.
Let me see. Long Haul, yes, he's number 42.
Aha! All right, good. Wanted to make sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take Nest Bumblebee. And honestly, good mold, good paint, unneeded repaint. I'm throwing him an F. I try so hard to be Mr. Nice Guy so often, but this repaint is useless. And I don't understand what they're doing unless they're doing like a legacy type thing where it's like, oh, multiverse. There's no need for this.
Yeah, I can really kind of agree with you because this is supposedly from the Bumblebee movie, and he includes with Sam, which doesn't even make sense because the Bumblebee movie is a soft reboot, which means there's no Sam.
It is a reboot. It's not a soft reboot. It's a reboot entirely.
It's a reboot, so that means there's no Sam in that universe. I'm like, why is Sam?
This could have been literally anyone else. Like, this could have been Sideways instead of him being number 88, but no, it's this Bumblebee. It could have been High Octane Bumblebee if they really wanted to. I mean, it could have been the KSI Trax that's been rumored for a while. But no, it's just another Nest Bumblebee. And what bugs me is we're getting another Nest figure, a Voyager class, and then I think we're getting another one that was just recently.
Line, yeah.
What are these? What are the are these unused concepts? Are these like
when they said Nest 1, then they said Nest 1, that's Nest Bumblebee.
So I don't know what's going on. I think it's an unnecessary repaint. It does not need to exist. It's good for what it is, but it's dumb in terms of part of being Studio Series. Unless they come up with a proper explanation, he's staying in F.
I mean, it's a cool repaint nonetheless. I do like colors. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys still see the tier list, right? Do you guys still see the tier list? I'm going on a different tab, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
We see it.
Okay, making sure, because I want to... Because I'm trying to watch the live chat. Like I said, my phone just died. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Do you have Adictress?
Okay. I see there's 2 cups. Which one's which?
This is the regular retail release. That's more so. It's more so kind of based on the toy in a way, but it's also just like the first time we got this, and then this the second one for SS86 is based on the cartoon.
Also, both cups don't CUP.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the 86 cup, and I'm gonna stick him up in A.
So the regular retail or the Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee?
We're talking about cup, right?
Yeah.
There's two of them.
The second one.
This is the one that's based in Buzzworthy Bumblebee. That's based on his cartoon appearance.
Buzzworthy.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Where are we putting them?
A.
All right. I have to scroll. I can agree with that. I mean, me personally, I would put him in S, but again, I'm biased, and I also love that they did like an animation version of this mold, or repaint rather. But the original mold for Cup was pretty spot on in my personal opinion. I think the only thing people didn't like was the face, but I like the face because it reminds me of Walter from Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, and Cup is supposed to be a grumpy old man.
Exactly, and Walter is a grumpy old man, and Jeff Dunham. He's one of his. It's one of my favorite puppets. So yeah, H&E.
Spike Witwicky from '86.
We'll see.
He goes at B.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I mean, it's the first time they've done a human that does any type of transformation, but the yellowing is a big problem for a lot of people. I have yet to see it myself.
I think
mine-
some
mine
people are
probably
just
has
not. I think some retailers are just not carrying that wave. I don't know why. I'm assuming at some point they might be. He might be part of a revision case. I hope, because like I haven't even seen Spike in store. I bought mine from. I think I bought mine from either Amazon or Hasbro. I forget.
I got mine from Hasbro. Literally ordered it and had it 3 days later.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there with the distribution of him, but whatever.
Your turn?
Yep, your turn.
My turn. Okay, we're gonna take Dark of the Moon Shockwave.
All right, where are we putting them?
And STI. That type mode is just badass, and the robot mode looks absolutely fantastic.
I'm gonna use my one F-bomb. This is quite possibly the best fucking looking Shockwave we ever got. And the fact that they retooled this from Megatron, from Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, that's mind-blowing to me. Because I would not have expected them to retool Revenge of the Fallen Megatron's mold into Shockwave. Like that's insane.
What makes for tank buddies?
So okay, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Okay, this one might trigger some people, possibly. I don't know. Personally, I don't care. I'm gonna throw Blitzwing into C. The vehicle mode, and it's probably a licensing reason, but at the same time, they've gotten licensing for Starscream and Jetfire, and they were both Lockheed jets, and the F4 Phantom, I believe, is still a Lockheed model jet. But that jet mode bugs the crap out of me. I like the accessories that they came with. I also like the option of taking off one of his hands and like having it be the stabby throat thing that he used on Bumble. I don't know what he freaking called it, but I like that he has like that blade weapon that he used to tear out Bumblebee's voice box. I think
I think of it as like a little drill,
yeah, maybe
or like a needle.
I have to object on this one.
Okay, you got two left. Where would you want to put him then?
I'm sorry, he's an A.
Okay, so if he's going in A, that would put him in B. Right?
Yes, that's how math works.
Yep.
I had to think for a minute. Okay, that's fine. I still stand by what I said. I was still excited for him, but I also had a bad experience with this wave entirely with him, Skipjack, and there were 3 Voyagers this time around, I'm pretty sure. It was him, Skipjack, and there was another one, I forget. But Amazon had them in stock, and I bought them while they were in stock. And they took forever. Like, I waited a week, still nothing. And then all of a sudden I went to the listing, and it was like, oh, ships within 1 to 2 months. I'm like, you freaking kidding me? So I called Amazon, and I kind of just... I in a way I civilized in a civilized manner raised heck with them, because it's like I ordered this while I was in stock. If it was in stock, it should have been shipped by now. And then right as soon as they were about to ship or whatever, I went to Walmart and I found that entire Voyager wave at my store, and I was like, you know what, screw you guys, I'm getting this here. But I still got like over close to $100 in store credit that I used to get the Botropolis set from Earthrise for Galactic Odyssey for free. So not a fun experience. I don't care for the jet mode. It's just how I do. TF Actress.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh god, I really hope he's still on here if we haven't done him yet. Have we done movie versus Blackout yet?
Blackout was in wave 1 through 49. You would probably be thinking about Grindor.
Probably, yeah. Sorry. He's not like Blackout to me.
Well, they do share the same design, so
I mean, yeah. So do you want to do
Okay.
Grindor?
Sure. Why not?
Well, no. Do you actually want to do him, or do you want to do someone else?
I want to do someone else.
All right, go ahead.
Dang it! I just lost the tier list. Okay. Okay. Let's go with a core class Ratchet,
Okay.
Okay.
and let's put him in being between A and B. He's cool,
So-
but at the same time, do I really want him to put him that high as an A?
So are you undecided on where to put him?
Yeah, let's go with B.
Okay, I was gonna get the audience involved if you couldn't make a choice.
Speaking of the audience, Justin says, was the third one in that 3 Voyager series KSI boss?
No, KSI boss was
43.
yeah, he was with Long Haul.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there were 3 Voyagers in that wave with Topspin and Soundwave. I know there were 3 because it was Blitzwing, Rampage, or Skipjack, and there was one more.
Wait.
I can't remember.
Hold it.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I wanna take a buzzworthy Studio 86 Cliffjumper and throw him in A.
Yeah, Blitzwing and
Coloring is better. I like the windows are the blue.
Mhm.
Usually superior to the original release, although I'm not double dipping on it, so I'll suffer with the original one.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you want to go for a more cartoon look, I'd highly recommend getting the 86 one and then just kind of ditching the Earthrise one.
You know,
The
it's
Earthrise
funny.
one is good, but
Yeah, it's funny. I always find the buzzworthy cup, but I never see the buzzworthy Cliffjumper in stores.
probably because that's the one people sought after the most because Cliffjumper and Earthrise's distribution wasn't the best. Like, people all wanted him so bad.
yeah, when I saw 86 Cliffjumper getting revealed, I was like, yeah, I was kind of undecided on whether I should get him. But then, you know what? Yeah, I finally decided I'm gonna pass on it and just keep my Earthrise Cliffjumper as my modern G1 Cliffjumper because I just like the colors a lot better. It pops out way more, in my opinion. I like the clear windshield, make it more realistic, and I like the paint in the car mode because it actually has more paint than the cartoon version. So I'm
all for realism and like real life, like reference based on source material or based on character design like that. But I really just enjoy the fact that Hasbro was doing more like animation type stuff because the only time we ever got like animated stuff was like the 35th anniversary Optimus Prime and Megatron that were done in the cell shade, and I love that. So whenever they did Buzzworthy, Cliffjumper, and Cup, I was like instantly, it's like those need to be mine. That's how they're going to look in my collection. I don't care how they look next to anyone else. So also, it is your turn, JJ.
Yeah, okay, it's my turn. So I'm gonna pick Bumblebee Movie Cliffjumper. Let's just get all the Cliffjumpers out of the way.
Just like Transformers Prime and Bumblebee and yeah, just getting them.
Oh, okay, yep, okay. This is my daily dose of hurt.
Where are we putting them?
The only issue I have with him was the legs not tabbing together, but I have gotten the legs to tab together kind of solidly, so I guess he's a B now. So, yeah.
All right. Also, it doesn't help that they're clear plastic
I
pegs. That's
love
fun.
the car mode. I love the car mode, and I love the fact that he's an extensive retool of Off-Road Bumblebee, and that is just it's just beautiful. How they retooled it is just amazing. They got to look so different, and it feels like it's a brand new mold, but at the same time, it's the same toy with Off-Road B. So
yeah, it was weird though. Whenever they announced that they were doing him, because we never saw Cliffjumper transform, but we also know how Cliffjumper's been treated recently, and he's basically been Red Bumblebee, which is funny because that's how it sort of swapped. Was like when Bumblebee came out, Cliffjumper was the red repaint, and now Bumblebee's out, and now Cliffjumper is. It's funny, like they're still kind of doing that, and then they swapped it at one point. So I think that's really interesting.
they did the same thing with Earthrise Cliffjumper, where Earthrise Cliffjumper is the first version of the mold, and then they did Bumblebee after.
Yep. I'm still trying to figure out those Voyagers. It's driving me crazy. Maybe it was just those two.
Yeah, it was Swing and Skipjack in the Wave 10. So
I could have sworn there was one more, but I guess not. All right. It'd be my turn now, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick. You know, what's actually might be a little surprising to some people. I'm gonna pick Bumblebee RC, and I'm throwing that bad bitch up in A, or S rather. Why did I say A? I meant to say S. I'm throwing her in S because first off, that robot mode again, they absolutely nailed it. That's exactly what she looked like in the movie, and then the incorporation of her unutilized concept art vehicle mode, which also gives some heavy inspiration from the 2007 comics or the original Transformers movie comics from IDW Publishing, where it's like she's a Cybertronian bike, but instead of having her wheel face vertically, it's like horizontal. So she's a hover bike, but like her front tire is kind of like a saw. So, and it's still that same length and everything too. So the fact they found a way to make that work and give her a vehicle mode that suits her and doesn't compromise anything, that's beautiful. And I also love the option of like, yes, while the hands are exposed, you can just stick her guns in her hands, so she's always holding onto her guns, and then just make it look like exhaust pipes.
Mm-hmm.
That is easily one of my favorite figures of Studio Series. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've never been so happy with an RC before.
Truth be told, that's actually my favorite RC toy in general.
I mean, 86 still holds a place near and dear to my heart also, since it's Thrilling 30, and I love that figure too. But like, for a movie stylized Generation 1 inspired RC, like that one for Bumblebee is just...
If I had the 86 RC right now, I would put him a close second, as to being my favorite RC. So,
all right, TF Atticus, my love, where are we? Who are we picking? Where are they going?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Movie vs. Laserbeak.
The Dark of the Moon one.
Yeah.
All right, where are we putting Pinky?
I'm gonna stick him in B.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, again, I know he's not officially released yet, but people have seen reviews of him, and I know I said earlier in the stream or before the stream we talked, and I was trying not to include ones that aren't in here. So kind of being hypocritical, but I can't remove the image. I don't know how. So thanks, technology, computer, all that type of stuff. But do not expect Ironhide and everyone else. This is just the only one because he was supposed to be part of the next wave, but I guess not. So
he is part of the next wave. He was supposed to be.
I mean, the current wave. I mean, like he was supposed to be with Ratchet and Wheelie, but then everything got pushed back for him, and yeah, weird. So he's the only exception. Sorry. Okay, H&E.
I was like running out of ideas, but I like the original 86 Cup. I actually prefer it over the Buzzworthy Bumblebee version. Just I like the colors better. I don't know how to explain it. And I don't like the painted windshield on him, which is weird because I like the painted windshield on Cliff Jumper. But I think he's going to be probably I want to go A on him, which I think is where his repaint was also A. Yeah, I think that's a fitting place for him.
Yeah,
I dig him a lot more than the painted one.
I mean, I was still really excited whenever he was first released or first revealed, because the last cup we got was Titan's Return, and that one was pretty good for what it was, despite being a headmaster. And then this one came along, and it's like, hey, we're getting a modern day cup. How cool is that?
Also, the gray tires on the Buzzworthy version bothers me.
It's understandable. All right, JJ.
Okay, so I am going to pick. So I don't have him yet, but I'll just pick Sideways.
All right.
I'll pick Sideways. He looks fantastic in robot mode. Looks really good in car mode. Yes, it's not an official licensed Audi, but I don't really care. It still looks good.
Of course, it's not an officially licensed Audi. They were pissed off whenever they saw how they got their car treated.
So I understand why they couldn't get the license Audi. I understand, but it looks close enough. So I can't wait to get this figure. He looks really good. So he's gonna put an A for me.
Just
I will
because of
say-
Justin Yates' comment.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh.
Justin Yates was talking about Sideways, and he said stick him an A.
I will say, as someone who actually managed to get this guy early, thanks to a fair seller on eBay, I didn't pay too much either, so that made me happy. When I first got him, I was pretty happy with him. Originally, I was pretty sure originally when we were talking about Sideways, when like the very first time we heard we were getting Studio Series Sideways, Laszlo Venn made a comment or forward a comment from someone else saying that it was supposed to be a retooling of Dino, which I still believe it is because a lot of the transformation elements are rather similar. And if it is still the case, I mean, they did a damn good job. And I don't even care if he's not an officially licensed Audi because they have the likeness of it. Like, it still looks like an Audi without looking like an Audi, if it makes any sense. Like, they can't get into legal trouble, just like they did with Dino. It looks like a Ferrari, but it's not a Ferrari. So the fact that we got him finally is very refreshing and very welcoming, and it helps still bolster up the Revenge of the Fallen Decepticons. It's very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and pick. What am I going to pick? So many choices. Slim pickings, actually, in terms of my preference. Talking about repaints and retools, I'm going to take Thrust. And just because I'm biased, I'm throwing him up an S. Because, believe it or not, he is an Armada reference. He's green. Armada Thrust was green and gray. But he's also a conehead, just like Armada Thrust. Good old squid head. So, yeah. And also, the Tetrajet mold? Are you kidding me? They actually found a way to do it. Like, I mean, if Starscream doesn't go there, or Thunder, well, we already had Thundercracker up there, so yeah, if Starscream doesn't go there, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But I also just love the fact that we have a character that looks like Acid Storm, that's a Conehead, but isn't Acid Storm, and isn't a Conehead, but is technically a Conehead, just from a different universe.
It's just Thrust.
It is just Thrust. It is Armada Thrust.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Actress. Hello?
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Oh, oops. I'm gonna go with Wheeljack.
Alrighty. Where are we going?
I'm gonna stick him in B.
I would if I didn't have to keep freaking scrolling. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, I can agree with that one. And again, this is one of those times where Hasbro uses the unused concept arts of the vehicle modes, and I love the car mode for that Wheeljack.
It looks gorgeous.
That is beautiful. That looks like something out of Fall of Cybertron or even Transformers Prime Wheeljack's vehicle mode. It's really good.
Yep.
H&E.
Hello? You're muted.
I need to turn on the mic. Yeah, the original B127. I actually enjoyed that figure. I don't know which one of the two pictures is the original B127.
This one.
The B127. Yeah.
I definitely an A. I enjoyed the figure while I had it because I had it both in Cliff Jumper. I ended up selling them off when I needed money for Wave 1, I think, of Legacy. So, but the molds are like legit movie, like just perfect. I'm happy they released it with the non-battle masked face, but that was just, it was a fun transformation too.
He definitely has like a major fun factor to him. I'm still worried about those clear plastic tabs, but I mean the quality compared to like something as fragile as say maybe like Dino or Barricade as a very good example. He's definitely a lot more tolerable.
And his the leg panels actually do tab in very securely compared to Cliff Jumper.
I don't know about you. I've had no issues with the Cliff Jumper, so it might just be your copy. because your mileage may vary and all that. But I digress. Your turn, JJ.
McCorn. Okay. We got one more core class to talk about. It's core class Shockwave. Yes. Yeah, people complain about its size. Yeah, I mean, look at the Cyberverse Darker Moon line. They have given us smaller shockwaves before. So this kind of, it kind of reminds me of the old times when Hasbro did smaller movie figures in the past. So I'm definitely gonna put him in A, the most impressive core class figure in my opinion. I just love this figure. Really well done.
I'm still surprised to this day that they went so far deep into their archive of Transformers and they pulled out the TFP Cyberverse Commander Shockwave from Beast Hunters and re-engineered it to fit this Shockwave design. That blows my freaking mind.
The feet even transform the same way as the Transformers Prime version.
His whole thing does, basically, aside from like the backpack. Like it's almost a carbon copy, but like they found a way to retweak it a little more to make it more diverse. So
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a repaint because I kind of want to just speed things up just slightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Skipjack. And I want to throw him up in A because he is a very obscure character that didn't really do much. He showed up, he combined with Devastator to form a leg, but he was also kind of a little homage and a little bit of a little reference to old Revenge of the Fallen toys where we had Rampage back in 2009 where he was a deluxe class and he was yellow, but then we got a red version of him. Now we have our distinction of official canon where Rampage is red, Skipjack is yellow. And I really enjoy this one.
Cool. Very cool.
TF Actress.
Okay. Dang it. I just had one.
I hate it when that happens.
You've already chosen the KSI Megatron, right?
KSI Megatron?
What?
The one they were trying to
Oh, Galvatron. Yeah, I picked him.
Oh, yeah, I thought we did. Okay, let me think. Sorry, so everything's kind of like low on preference here.
No, that's cool. If you need help identifying characters, let me know.
Okay, I'm gonna go with one of the Bumblebee 2-packs.
Okay, which one?
Okay, we got Shatter and Dropkick, right? I mean, as one of the characters paired up with Bumblebee, right?
That's Bumblebee and
Dropkick. We have the Volkswagen B and Dropkick as one, and that's it for the Bumblebee movie box sets. But we have Shatter as a separate release.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Shatter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick that awesome lady up in S.
You're throwing this one in S?
Yes.
All right.
What? Oh, okay. You want to object? Fight me.
Yeah, I'm objecting.
All right.
Fine.
That
Go
leaves
ahead.
me down to one. Where you want to put her?
Yeah.
Where you want to put her?
She's a C. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that'll put her in B.
And
I'm actually okay with that because when we first got number 40 Shatter for retail release, a lot of people had issues with her shoulders and the fact that her whole arm would pop off of the shoulder joint. Buzzworthy Bumblebee fixed that. At least on my copy anyway, because as soon as I got that and I transformed it one time, nothing popped off. It was actually a lot more solidified, and I'm glad that they did that. So it was a cool way to kind of fix a flawed figure, and it's still really enjoyable. And I now use the retail Shatter as just a prop for scanning a vehicle mode. So yeah, honestly, I mean, if you guys can find the Buzzworthy Bumblebee one, definitely go after it if you're having issues with your retail one, because I'm telling you, there is quality differences in some of the repacks, and it's kind of shocking. H&E.
Oh, I thought he was still there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Trying to find his image because it's so small on.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, okay, there he is. Bumblebee movie Braun.
Okay.
That one.
Where are we putting them?
And I want to say A just because they bothered to give you the drill bit, which was a reference to the animated series. My only complaint would be the fact that his face looks up from you when you transform him. So he's like looking up from his bed, I guess. But
see, my issue with this one is that he can transform into an Among Us. You know, I'm just saying, dude. He looks a little sussy.
That's sus. Yeah,
It's very sus.
I thought you hated that word.
I do, but for the sake of the joke, I'll tolerate it.
Okay, so we're about an hour and a half in, so can we speed around this?
Yeah, we're doing our best. All right, JJ.
Okay, I'm gonna pick in Darker the Moon Soundwave, and he deserves an A.
The
Love this
inclusion
boy.
of Laserbeak was very nice. I appreciated that. I
Mhm.
would have preferred his gun, but hey, Laserbeak, you can't have Soundwave without him.
Yeah.
All right, my pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Jet Mode Shatter, and I'm throwing her in S because
I can live with that.
that Harrier Jet mode is beautiful, and that robot mode is drop dead gorgeous.
It's spot on.
Unlike her car mode version, but the car mode version alone showed up in the movie too, so there's not really a lot to be said there. All right, TF Actress.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Volkswagen V and Dropkick 2-pack, and I'm gonna stick it in A.
All right.
All right.
That's a smart choice, actually, too, because the Volkswagen mold is a great mold, and the Dropkick car mode is honestly one of the better of the two compared to his helicopter incarnation, because that helicopter Dropkick is... Yeesh. I still love it, but God, that thing is weird. H&E. I think your mic is muted again.
Yeah.
It is because I'm working on something else. Take the Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, and wherever I put the other Bumblebee, it's the same thing because literally the only difference is a head.
Okay, wait. Bumblebee, so the B-127?
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to put him up in A as well? Okay.
A with the other one. It's exactly the same figure except a different head.
Well, also a nicer paint job, too.
Yeah. And better tolerances for the legs.
All right, JJ.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Mix Master. And I'm gonna put him in A. I just think he's a lovely figure.
He's a little freak.
Yeah, I just love his design.
It would have been S tier if he actually had the cannon, but nope, that's fine. It's whatever.
I mean, he has the cannon now due to DNA design, but that's
DNA design, yeah. But if it was a stock cannon and it could actually transform like his older toy, that would have been nice. But oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Grindor, and I'm gonna throw him up in. Oh God. See, I don't want to say. I mean, it's my opinion, but at the same time, it's just basically Blackout. So I'm gonna throw him in B. Because the Ravage is also stupid. That is just I hate that Ravage so much. Like, why? Why?
And also, why do you include Ravage with Grindor? Grindor is not even partnered with Ravage in the movie.
Well, they had to throw him somewhere. TF Actress.
Okay, I'm gonna take Volkswagen B in the second row.
The premium finish one?
Yes, that one.
Okay. You bought me that one.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stick him up in A.
Smart choice. His paint and everything on him is like it is literally like premiere type stuff. It's really good.
The yellow feels a bit dull to me.
All right, H&E.
Okay. Now we're getting to stuff I don't actually know. Give me a moment here to compare.
I can help you.
Same,
TF
same,
Addicts
same.
right here.
Okay, I know the. Well, okay, so I'm looking at Chromia or Alita. I actually like Alita's crotch rocket mode better than Chromia's muscle bike mode. So, which one to go to? Um, I guess I'll do Alita's, and I'm gonna put her at B. Now, I've never personally experienced this one, so I'm not 100% sure if it's a good figure, but I dig the bike's mode. The alt mode.
Given the sake of the size and everything, she's not too bad. The ball joints on her, especially for her size, are actually surprisingly good. And the transformation is actually pretty fun too, a little innovative as well. So she's not bad, but she's not my favorite. I think RC is probably my favorite out of the triplets. JJ.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Revenge of the Fallen Side Swiper. The side swipe, sorry. Side swipe.
Say, the hell is side swiper?
Damn, I'm good.
Damn, I'm good.
He's a great figure, although on my copy, some hinges are a little bit loose, but it doesn't take away my enjoyment of the figure. Love the silver paint on the face, everything.
Where's he going, boyo?
He's going.
Sorry to cut you off. We're supposed to do like a little speed round. So where's he going?
He's in the A grade. Love that.
Alrighty. Very good. Oh crap. Okay, who am I supposed to pick now? Okay, I got it. I'm gonna pick Scrapper. I'm throwing him up in A as well because aside from missing probably one very minor weapon, which is basically his wrecking ball, and of course I can't do it because it's mainline budget and everything. That literally would have made him S tier in my eyes, but it's also the very first time we got a Scrapper figure, and it turned out wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you have actress?
Okay, who is the red one in the first row?
Ironhide.
Thank you. Jesus, I feel so stupid for asking that.
Oh, don't feel stupid. You're looking probably at a smaller screen, so it's a lot harder to see who's who.
Okay, I'm gonna stick him up in A.
You also got him for me.
I can't remember, but you're welcome.
He's so good. All right, H&E.
Oh God, we're still in this territory. Okay, so fan of bumblebees. Let's see what we got here. I see 4 bumblebees. Trying to figure
You
out
also have
which
the
one
2-packs as well, so
yeah. Trying to decide on Camaros. Although I do like the Volkswagen. Although it looks the Volkswagen. Okay.
What you have to option wise is you have Buzzworthy and you have regular retail release number 74, which is the 2009 Camaro. You have the 15th anniversary 2007 concept Camaro. You have the 1976 or the 1960, I think it's 76, Camaro Bumblebee from Buzzworthy Bumblebee with Charlie. You have the Clunker Bumblebee with the dirty paint with Barricade, and then you also have the High Octane Bumblebee, which was the 1967 Camaro with Stinger.
Okay, I do like the 76 Camaro. So, purely based on that, for where I have not touched the figure, I'm gonna think probably B for B.
Alrighty.
B for Bumblebee.
JJ.
Okay, so we are going to choose Bumblebee movie Ratchet. Yes. Bumblebee movie Ratchet. He's going to go in A with Ironhide. So, yeah. He's freaking awesome.
That is such a good mold. I don't care what anyone says. That transformation is so intuitive, but so much fun.
Great mold. Great mold.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick, because I'm seriously surprised no one has picked him yet. I'm going to pick Starscream. And because he was the very first Tetrajet mold, I'm throwing him up in S. Because, I mean, he was changed in the trailer from Blitzwing to Starscream for the movie. We got to see him fight alongside Thrust and Skywarp, I believe, or Thrust and Thundercracker. Yeah. And just the overall attempt that they made for a very first time with this specific render or this character with that Tetrajet form for a live-action movie aesthetic, again, they nailed it.
Mhm.
I have no complaints about this whatsoever.
That jet is just badass.
TF Addict Chris.
Okay, just pick me a random B right now.
Wait, what?
Pick me a random B.
Okay. Okay. I got you one of the Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebees.
Okay, stick him in C.
All right. H&E.
I was gonna say pick me a random bumblebee, but somebody already did that. Okay, so man, we're out of primes, aren't we? Oh no, we got the movie prime in the bottom. Was that the what is
Premium-
that called?
the
Premium
premium
finish. Yes. That thing looks cool. Boy, oh boy, that I feel like it's gonna be an S. It reminds me of my Rhino mask figure.
You said premium finish prime?
Yeah.
Okay.
S.
Don't worry, I'm
As
moving
in
it.
S for smack that S.
He's red and blue though. He's red and blue.
I really wish that they didn't use the Revenge of the Fallen mold for this one, but at the same time, it does sort of work.
They did. They upgraded the paint to be more brighter. So
I mean, yeah, well, because the Revenge of the Fallen one that we got, Studio Series 05, was basically Corpse Prime.
yeah.
It's the second time Hasbro sold us a corpse, freaking necrophiliacs. Now that I think about it, and I'm just going to say this quick and I'm going to continue. Now that I think about it, them doing the Revenge of the Fallen mold and the brighter colors and everything for premium finish does make sense, since the Optimus Prime we got was basically dead, so...
Mhm.
Damn it, now I kind of want this, and I haven't ordered it yet.
Yeah.
All right, JJ.
My favorite Wrecker figure from the Studio Series line. I'm gonna pick in Roadbuster. I'm completely biased with this boy. He's an A for me.
I had a feeling, like in my mind, I was like, it's gonna be Roadbuster, and he's gonna go an A. I read your mind. I'm in your head. Okay, I'm gonna go on with the premium finish stuff, and I'm gonna throw Ratchet up an S. That paint job on that figure is
Phenomenal.
outstandingly good. Like, I've never been so happy to have a Studio Series Ratchet look as accurate as he does in the movie. He just looks absolutely stunning. So, TF Addict Chris, my lovely.
Okay, give me that other prime.
The 15th anniversary one?
Yes.
All right, where you want to put him?
I'm gonna put up an A.
All righty. Are you having a hard time seeing, or are you preoccupied or something?
I'm having a hard time seeing, also because I do not know these people.
Okay. H&E.
Chromia B.
Giving Seagull the B. Damn it, you almost made me say giving the D.
Looks like all the Orgy sisters got the B. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap, yeah, we did keep them together. And that was unintentional. Alrighty. JJ.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna pick premium finish Megatron. I'm gonna put him with the regular retail release Megatron. Who was in A, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
A. Yeah. Put him in A.
See, this is one of those rare times where I'm actually going to, well, if I do, it would still be in this. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. Objection revoked, because I wanted to put him in S, so that would have kept him in A, and would have made no sense. Unless I want to get the audience involved, but I don't even know who's watching. Okay, so for me, I'm going to go ahead and pick. Not really a lot I can pick. Screw it. I'm going to take the unique one. I'm going to take Topspin. I'm going to throw him up in A. I enjoy him. I do wish he was a little bit better. I hate the rubberized guns. Like, those honestly piss me off. But other than that, it's so nice to have a modern day version of the Wreckers. So, wait, did we keep them all together too, or did I put Leadfoot?
Yes, we kicked him all together. We kept them all together. They're all A's.
Yay!
Good. All right.
Although
TF
Toxpin is kind of A minus, so but he's still
Okay,
A.
so to let everyone know now, we have Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. We have 15th anniversary Bumblebee, 15th anniversary Jazz, 15th anniversary Ratchet, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Clunker Bee and Barricade 2-pack, High Octane Bumblebee and Stinger 2-pack, and also World War II Bumblebee as our final 6 or 7.
That is the longest sentence with the most words of Bumblebee I've ever heard together in my life.
Same. Okay.
So-
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Bee and Stinger 2-pack,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna stick them in A.
A good choice. That Stinger is beautiful. The High Octane Bumblebee is just a repack from the Transformers Tribute one, but it's still not bad.
I mean, I hate Stinger, but you know, at the same time, he's cool.
What do you mean you hate Stinger?
I hate him for what he is.
How dare you?
I mean, the figure's not.
I mean, oh hell no! I had to do it.
I know. All right, H&E.
The first Bumblebee goes with the other Bumblebee, in which is a copy of in C.
All right.
They get to live together now.
Yeah. 2 B's and a high. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
Okay.
All right, JJ.
I'm never gonna get the 5-pack because I don't really care, but I'm gonna choose the Jazz
Big fan.
from the 5-pack. And I actually love the silver paint a lot better than the original version. So think I'm gonna put him in A.
Don't be alarmed. I'm putting him up in A. Just can't do it because it's a freaking scroller. All right, he's an A. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2-pack of Clunker Bee and Barricade, and I'm actually going to throw this one up in B because both of these figures had a saving grace period. They actually were shit when they first came out, especially the very first Clunker Bumblebee without the pin in the roof section. That still pisses me off, honestly. And then Barricade just basically disintegrating from that clear plastic ball joint socket. So when they released this 2-pack, the quality was definitely improved a little bit because, to my knowledge, as far as I am aware, Barricade has yet to crack, and Bumblebee still holds together fairly well because he has the pin now. So they're in B for those reasons alone. They're still great figure. Well, they're still good figures. I still hate Barricade with a passion. Can we please get another update of him? And I think it's a fair spot for them. So, all right, we are down to our final 3. So that leaves TF Addict, Anthony, and JJ, unless we want to do the last one as an audience vote. So
It would literally be just Justin picking wherever he wants it to go.
Oh, we'll stick with JJ. Sorry, Justin.
Okay, what do we have left again?
We got 15th anniversary Bumblebee, 15th anniversary Ratchet, and then World War II Bumblebee.
Okay, I haven't picked a lot of B's. I'm gonna go with World War II,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna stick up at A.
Okay. I swear to God, if he's with Hot Rod.
Is he?
Yes, he's with Hot
Hell yeah.
Rod.
All right. H&E.
I'm going to do a Ratchet, and I needed to go with the Optimus Prime, not the premium finish one, though, obviously. Where did we put the Optimus Prime at?
The 15th anniversary one
Like
was A.
put him in A. Yeah, he put him in A.
Make great. That's exactly where I want it then. Right there. Same reason as Optimus, though.
Yeah. I do appreciate them re-releasing these molds again, especially Ironhide, because it's a nice second opportunity for people who missed out on the original. So,
The
all right,
15th
JJ, you have the final one. Where does 15th anniversary B go?
He's still A.
He's still A. All right.
He's still A.
I find it funny that we've given no one the D today.
Oh, dang, that's right. But that can change because now we move on to our wild card round. So everyone who has any objections left, you can only use one. and you can put a character or figure wherever you want. You can take someone's
Cool.
option away and put it in a place that you think it's fitting, or you can pick one of your previous choices and put it wherever you want. So starting off, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna actually pick Dino, and I'm gonna throw him in S.
Damn it.
I have to. He's my boy, and I love him, and I will always love him.
No, I was gonna do it for you.
Oh, well, hey, it's a great minds, psychically linked. But now it's your turn. So, who do you think deserves a better spot or a worse spot?
Okay. I'm gonna go with 86 Cup.
Buzzworthy or standard?
Standard. He's the one with the breakaway limbs, right?
Well, no, they all have the separated limbs. It's just one looks more like the cartoon, the other looks like just a toy.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 86. I'm gonna stick him up an S.
So, regular 86 or the Buzzworthy Bumblebee one?
Regular
Confusing.
Okay, where are you putting him?
S.
Alrighty. H&E.
I'm trying to like figure out. Does anybody like scroll down so I can see B and C?
Could you at least say please?
Okay. The which one is that? That's the sweep needs to be moved up to B.
Okay.
It needs to be with
positivity
Scourge.
this time.
Which is Urge.
Get a lot of positivity. I like this. All right, JJ.
I have one more objection, actually.
Nope. You can only use the one, and you can put any character wherever you want.
Okay. Yeah, Grimlock deserves to be an A. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. We're all just having fun.
I object. Remember, I still have all of your other objections. I've accrued multiple objections.
That's a very crude abuse of power as a founder, sir.
I'm an autocrat, apparently.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. That is our tier list for waves 8 through 17, which is the most current wave of Transformers Studio Series. Along with Premium Finish, as well as the Buzzworthy Bumblebee exclusives and the upcoming 15th anniversary exclusive 5-pack, which it's all the same mold, so it's fair game. The only one that really isn't fair game is Dark of the Moon Laserbeak, and that's because I was under the impression that he was supposed to get released after Spike, but then they pushed him back to Wave 18, so unfortunately I couldn't remove him, but he's still there, and next time we do Wave 18, we'll just throw him back into B. But yeah, that's our list. So please feel free to let us know down in the comment section down below if you agree with our list. If you want to make your very own list, feel free to go ahead and head over to tiermaker.com and feel free to use TF Reviewers reference as well. And just share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know if you agree with our list. If you disagree with it, just please be appropriate, be respectful, because that's what we're all about here. Now, before we do end this off, I do want to say once again, thank you everyone for tuning in, hanging out with us. I do have another tier list stream planned. There is no date at the moment, but the next tier list that I will be doing is going to be Unicron Trilogy, starting off with the thing that started it all, Transformers Armada. I'm debating if I want to do toys or if I just want to do characters, so we'll have to wait and see there. But tune in on whatever date that is. You will be updated and notified, so please feel free to come join us on that date, and we'll go over some history in celebration of Transformers Armada's 20th anniversary coming up very soon. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and have our panelists sign out one by one. So, starting off with my love and my angel, TF Addictress, take it away.
Okay, my name is TF Addictress. I'm 4891, and you can find me over on IG with that call sign. And well, yes, I'm still very new to Transformers, but I very much, love it very much. So, like, you want drop some knowledge bombs on me, or if you just want to DM me, for just to talk, I am fully open because I love talking to people. I'm an introvert, but at the same time, I'm an introverted extrovert. No, extroverted introvert, whatever. But yeah, just hit me up. I try and update as much as I can, but at the same time, I'm working on it. So just hit me up.
Alrighty. Links to her will be provided in the description down below, along with everyone else here, and I will continue to say that just because it's kind of what we have to do. Let's take it to our founder of TF Reviewers, H&E. Go ahead, take it away.
Real quick, Justin wants to know if he can be part of the Unicorn Trilogy tier list. So reach out to him if you're interested. So just putting that out there for you. Okay, so for everybody else, first off, we have next week on H&E Toys channel the Prime Wars Titans Return panel on August 27th. Boy, my camera's blurry. There we kind of go. Yeah. Anyway, so it's Saturday, August 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now on the docket is myself, TF Collector, TFA, and Put in Ninja Bill. So check into that on H&E Toys next week. You can actually set up a notification now. It's already posted. So set up a notification when we remind you of that. Next month on this channel is our G1 episode for 1988-89, which has a lot of pretenders, if I remember correctly. That's Saturday, September 10th, also at 6 p.m. Right now, booked on that is Raziel Kane, TFA, and Put in Ultra Marcus. So, again, you can go to this channel here, set a notification, and be reminded of that. Now, otherwise, you can find me in H&E Games, H&E Toys, and H&E Tech. All three channels. You just like and subscribe. Also, everything on Unified is on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. So at Haslagenet, Haslagenet. So that's where everything Unified goes because only our YouTube channels are separated for obvious algorithmic reasons. And as soon as I have the link to the saved chart we did today, I'll add it to the description among anything else that needs to be added. So that is my time.
And we want to thank you for being here. And again, thank you for allowing me to host another panel. It's been a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope I did better than last time. And, of course, we have JJ. Go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty. So, of course, you can find me on YouTube at JJ Prime Reviews, where I do a lot of reviews, and I do transformation tutorials here and then. You know, I haven't done any recently, but I will keep doing them. And keep on, growing the channel to even bigger. And of course, you can also find me on Instagram at JJ Prime Transformers Pics. Follow me on Instagram there, so you can see my pics of Transformers, all that stuff. And I also do give my thoughts on the updated stuff on the reveals and everything. So do follow me there. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at JJ Prime Reviews, same name. So it's easy to remember. So So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed my time being here. So yeah,
it's good to have you. And of course, you know who I am. You know what I'm all about. If you don't, I mean that's fair too. I'm not that well known. But I'm TFA1024, the TF Addict. You can find me here on YouTube and Instagram. I'm not going to give you the whole spiel about where you can specifically find with the website link. Everything will be provided for everyone down in the description down below. So please, please, please utilize the description, read it. There will also be a pinned comment reminding you guys to read the description because people tend not to do that for some reason. But please support everyone involved because, as I keep saying, support costs nothing, but it is incredibly valuable. So please be sure to do that. I have all kinds of videos planned for my channel. None that are currently in the making aside from Transformers Divided Mind, the Earthspark toy review, which I might, or not review, the Earthspark toy reveal video, which I might scrap, actually, because I'm working on a passion video, and I think a lot of people will like it. It's also Armada related. Spoilers. But stay tuned for that as well. We're going to be doing another Transformers Thought Corner episode coming up probably next week, talking about a specific topic that I have yet to know. Topic undisclosed right now. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, for everyone here. Follow me on Instagram for more exclusive updates, upcoming content, all that good stuff. Everything will be provided once again in the description down below. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say, everybody. Whether you be new, whether you be old, you recently just found the channel or whatnot, thank you very much for your time. And once again, please be sure to utilize our be sure to communicate with us in the comment section down below. Make your own tier list. Engage with us. Let us know who you would put where. If you would disagree with any of our choices, if you agree with some of our choices, feel free to let us know down in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, my TF addicts, that's pretty much all there is to say. So thank you very much once again tuning in for the Transformers Studio Series Wave 8 through 17 tier list ranking. And please remember, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and also don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button, especially here on TF Reviewers, because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And of course, please remember to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts for life! This is TFA 1024, the TF Addict, rolling out until all is fun. Good night.